What that? What they talking about? What they talking about?
Prophecy music on the beat.
People pop shit behind your back when they see you face to face. Always want to talk it out. Talk it out. Sitting there stuck and confused, trying to be cool, acting like they don't know what you're talking about. Talk about. All my niggas on point, all my niggas gon' ride. We don't walk it out. Nah. But I must be doing something right that they don't like, cause I'm the only one they talk about. Calm and cool when I'm collected. Let BBE my team and I'ma rep this. I'm rapping money.
What up, we back, you know what I mean? Ep.7, Bottle Talk Podcast. Please make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bottle Talk 302 on YouTube. And make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Bottle Talk _podcast. Fellas, what's good with y'all, man?
What up?
How everybody feeling?
Good.
It's been a long weekend, man.
Facts.
Shout out to DSU Homecoming.
Facts.
And I went to Atlantic City on Sunday morning. Right after that, I've been in AC for 2 days. Turned whatever, but never mind that. We back, Ep.7. You know what I mean? I'm proud. You know what I mean? We still here. We still keeping these episodes rolling in. You know what I mean? Shout out to my team. You know what I mean? My guys. You know what I mean? But I want to start off, you know what I mean, with saying condolences to everybody, family that got caught up in that in Pittsburgh, that shooting, that mass shooting. Yeah, I want to give my condolences to everybody that lost a family member, mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever you love. I mean, condolences, give my condolences to y'all. Like this mass shooting stuff though, like why y'all think this keep going on? Like, I mean, I'm just like a loss for words, like. Cause somebody else got killed. They said like a student got shot like a couple days after that.
Yeah. In Pittsburgh, right?
I think it might have been in like North Carolina or something.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's down south, I believe.
Yeah,
North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I don't got too much information on that one, but I know, man.
Pittsburgh one.
No, the kid in North Carolina. The Pittsburgh one. Oh man, no, it's the one in Tennessee where the ball was like the white dude ran up in Croziers, killed 2 black people, and it came out. A white guy saw him. He had the gun on him, and he went to stop him. And the killer said, "Whites don't kill whites." Yeah.
I ain't even think about that.
Yeah. Now the police apprehended him. You know what I mean? He, probably won't do a good amount of time. But like. I might say something controversial here.
I mean, say what you gotta say, man.
Speaking around.
These mass shootings are happening, and more so in white areas by white people.
Yeah.
And as much as they want to paint us as African Americans as the animals, the savages, you look at the history of mass shootings in America, the most savage things that have happened in America.
Yeah, it's been white people.
Yeah, we not involved.
I mean, like I always say, like we kill each other. And that's facts, you know what I mean? I ain't shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like when it comes to the Caucasian folks, like
white crime and you know black crime.
If you think about all this shit, Oklahoma City bomb,
all that.
You know what I mean? Like
that was all white. You know what I mean?
Like
And like, but see, this topic is getting ready to roll into another topic.
Yeah.
It's gonna, so I don't want to put it all on race. You know what I mean? But this is something that's real. You know what I mean? Like there is white crime, there is black crime. We've been fooled a couple times with the DC sniper, the Virginia Tech shootings. We've been fooled a couple times. But most of the time, see, like we've been taught, right? We as black people, we taught, hey, I don't care what the crowd look like. We go after the dude or the person that hurt us. You know what I mean? And we might go after that one in the midst of the crowd. We're not gonna sacrifice everybody for just one dude's problems. White people, and this goes back to Columbine. They got a problem with one person, and that one person's in the cafeteria. Everybody in the cafeteria got to go. You know what I mean? And when you hear that, you know, that's Caucasian activity right there. You hear, John killed Pookie. Hey, that's black activity right there. You know what I mean? But that happens. These mass shootings are happening because white hate is still happening. You know what I mean? And we gotta address that. As a country, we can't just keep sweeping it under the rug.
Because they really try to make us
real.
look like the bad guy. Like, I don't think it's nothing harder than being a black man out in fucking America.
I think
The only thing harder being a black man in America is being a black woman in America.
yeah.
And honestly, it's getting a little easier for them because like a lot of stuff is happening. There's more black college graduates, black female college graduates than male college
Yeah,
graduates.
they definitely on the up and up.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A lot more positions are opening up in corporate and Fortune 500 companies for black women more than for black men, and that's an even deeper, darker issue. You know what I mean? Because it seems like I'm not even gonna say white society. It seems like society wants the end of the black race to start with the end of the black man. You know what I mean? And the feminization of the black man. It seems like that.
That's I think too, like if I could say two things, I think one, when it comes to like a lot of these mass shootings that happen, especially when it comes to the people who are being killed or being black, I think that, well, I mean, the facts came out that he was a part of a white supremacist group. The facts came out that a lot of what he had been posting on his social media or his communication prior to came from around white supremacist groups. And so my problem with white supremacist groups has always been the fact that we are not originally from America. Y'all brought us here. Now y'all don't want us here. So it's like, it always confused me, like, okay, so what exactly do you want? Because you have to understand and take responsibility for y'all's end of even bringing us over here. Like, if we were perfectly fine in Africa. If we were okay. I went to the African American Museum in DC.
It's a great place.
Amazing place I've never been. Definitely go. And so I started from the bottom floor. I didn't even make it all the way to the top, but I started on the bottom floor. And one of the quotes that stuck with me to this day, on the bottom floor, that Africans didn't even know that they were from. The Africans didn't even know that they were considered Africans until they came to America. To Africans, they were just people. But you were given a label when you came here as Africans. And so, like, when you think of it in that context, it's like, yo, we did not ask to be here. This is something that y'all decided to do. So the fact that we're here now and y'all don't want us here anymore, after you have culturated us and after you have taken all of what we knew and the knowledge that we knew from our country and brought it here and gave it to you, through being forced, because it wasn't willingly given, through being forced, and y'all have now monetized it and put your name on it, put your stamp on it. Now that you perfected it, even down to political stuff, that's what black people like. The thought of it, the combination of it started from black people and from Africans, and so now that they've perfected it, they want their stamp on it. And so like, now y'all don't want us here anymore. But even the black bloodline is not even pure anymore. So like, where do we even go? So I think that's one point. And the second point too is like, I do agree that I do agree that it's hard to be a black man in America, but just from paying attention to American culture, period. I personally don't think that we are the culture who has it the worst. I personally think that Native Americans and Mexicans have it the absolute worst. One, because this was Native American land, and y'all don't even get them a spot here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they don't even get a spot in their own land. Like this is their land, and like I don't even have, like my culture is not even being recognized by, even to a certain extent. And then secondly, like Mexicans, they come here and they do all this work most of the time for white people, and then like after y'all finish doing your work, go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back.
You know what? To your point, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get too off, but to your point, right? Mexico, we are looking at Mexicans now because we've had our forefathers fight for us.
Yeah.
But 400 years ago, they were us.
Yeah.
But check this out. Mexicans are fighting to get over here to do that work.
Yeah.
We was brought over here. Check this out. Slavery was so evil, right?
Yeah.
That for years we were painted as lazy, stupid, dumb, ignorant. But check this out. We were brought over here
because of our intelligence.
Because they, white people, were too lazy to do the work that they came over here to do the work on the land that they stole. You know what I'm saying?
And they were failing at it.
And they brought us over here to do the work that they didn't want to do, and then convinced us that we were lazy.
And you know what? I don't even think it was so much the work that they didn't want to do. I think that they just didn't have the ability to even do it. Yeah. Like they, not even that they didn't want to, they probably tried, but I think that they were failures at it. Like we came up here and we were able to do work that they were unable to do. Like they couldn't even do it. Like I'm not even trying to sound funny, but I'm sure they couldn't dig dicks like black people did. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they couldn't.
That comes to like now. That's like us getting dressed. You feel me? They can't do it like we do it. That's like when they come. That's like when they come to lacing the whip. You know what I mean? Throwing your rims and tips, they ain't gonna do it how we do it. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't gonna.
When they come to rapping,
you know what I mean? When they come to music, they ain't gonna do it how we do.
This goes back to our culture talk from last episode.
Hey, listen, man, episode 5.
We have no idea of our original culture.
Yeah.
But we have perfected cultures for others. And we don't check this out, right? It's like, okay, like breakdance.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah. Pop lock.
You know who's the best at pop locking and breakdancing now? Asians. You know what I'm saying? Jazz is us. We created jazz.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You go check out a jazz station, it's all white.
We created the blues.
At the end of the day,
Rock and roll too.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
That's us.
at the end of the day, you know what it is? We make shit cool. We make shit cool. Like when we do it, it's cool to do it.
It is a fact.
Hollister,
Yes.
all that.
Eric Costello and all that shit, like everything. We make that shit cool.
checking for that until we put it on.
Exactly.
And then we made it cool.
And then the way we put it on.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the way we did it.
They don't do it like, that's why you said they can't do it like we do
Take the
it.
hoodie and then unzip and tie it at the top.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Remember, one leg up, one leg back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it goes on and on, man. Like, we make shit cool to do.
Absolutely.
Black people make shit cool to do.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? When Jay-Z said, you know what I mean, I'm 30 plus, give me a fresh pair of jeans, nigga, button up.
Yeah.
Niggas was wearing jeans and button up with ascots. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But before that, you know what I mean, when the jerseys, when he said, nigga, throwback, niggas was wearing throwbacks.
Wearing throwbacks, you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, I'm gonna say it again. I need a shirt that say that. We make shit cool.
It's a fact.
But listen, man, like, we worked for that. We earned that.
Exactly.
We earned that.
Niggas wasn't just copping Escalades.
At all.
Yeah, I mean, like, we made the Escalade cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Carlton made it cool to wear polo.
exactly.
He did.
He made it cool to wear Eastlands and khakis.
That's what I was saying.
Like,
I say, yo, niggas ain't had more polo than Carlton back then.
nah, I guess Zach Morris was doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and none of us was trying to dress like Zach Morris.
Nah.
We saw Carlton wear it,
Yeah.
we wanted to be. You know what I mean? I remember one episode, right? I watched, oh my God, it was an Adam Sandler movie, Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
Happy Gilmore had on the same white polo sweater that Carlton had one episode. And like, yo, Carlton made it look so much better than Adam Sandler on Happy Gilmore, yo. And I'm like, dog,
We make shit cool.
That's
Black people, we make shit cool.
Even to like go back to the original point with the whole Pittsburgh thing, like I think it's even like to your point when you talked about like the whole like historical background to it. I think it's like disrespectful to the 10th, the fact that the family made a personal request for President Trump not to show up. The city made a personal request for President Trump not to show up. What does man do? Show up at the freaking gravesite. Like, how much more disrespectful can you be? Because the family feels like he supports that kind of behavior when it comes to white supremacists because he doesn't speak against it. He doesn't never talk about it. He doesn't never address it. And so the families, they requested that he not even speak on this. And this man shows up in Pittsburgh at the freaking gravesite. Like, how much more disrespectful can you be?
I'm gonna tell you why he was that disrespectful. It's because he had to make up for the fact, or somebody advised him to make up for the fact that when white supremacists rained down on Charlottesville, they were fine people. But when somebody runs down, I don't know if the guy was white or what, does that to a Jewish synagogue, Oh, we gotta get rid of the hate.
He was white. Yeah,
We gotta get rid of the hate. We gotta get rid of no. Like where was that in Charlottesville when they was hating on us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
it's never a terroristic thing when white people do stuff to colored people.
Right.
It's only terrorist if his name got a Muslim attached.
Right.
If his name has a Muslim attachment to it.
Yeah.
Or if somebody of color does something to a white, to somebody white.
Right.
It's, like, listen, when I took my oaths to protect this country, it was against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Yeah.
And guess what? I faced more domestic terrorism than I've ever faced foreign terrorism.
Yeah.
I faced more domestic terrorism in Iraq than I did. You know what I mean? Like, I got hated on by more white soldiers than I ever got hated on by any Iraqis. You know what I mean?
That's real.
That's the thing.
And by the way, let me just say this. One of the greatest things about the military is you see people for who they are, and it's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've sat next to white soldiers, Spanish soldiers, and we were all brothers at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I've seen white soldiers get gunned down, and black soldiers run straight to their aid and give them a blood transfusion. And guess what? We accept him as a brother because he's probably got more black blood in him now than we all do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you know, for every one of those incidents, you got some country white boy from Montana who's never seen a black face in his life until he came to the military.
Yeah.
And we gotta decode him. You know what I'm saying? All he knows is white country privilege from Montana. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta talk to him and decode his brain from what he thinks that we are from TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you know.
Shit, I want to give another rest in peace to Young Greatness. You feel me? He was gunned down in his own city.
That's why I said you gotta get out your own city. They be hating the most, man. You gotta leave. Some type of transition.
It's crazy, man. Like, if you notice, like, all the rappers that get killed, they got killed in their home city.
With the exception of Dollar.
Look at Chase Drug. You know, the list goes on.
Man.
Stack Bundles.
Yeah.
Wow. Stack Bundles. The list goes on, man. Like they say. Yeah, I mean, my favorite line, one of my favorite lines from Jadakiss is they show a stranger love, hate on the brother we know. You know what I mean? Like, and that shit's so real. Like, your hometown won't show you no love, but you got strangers that never seen you before, ready to, don't even know you. I mean, they just see you grinding, putting in work, and they ready to support just like that. You know what I mean? But people that knew you 20, 30 years won't even look at you, man.
You know why? Because, like, alright, so sorry, Evan, I gotta put you out here. My older brother, right? My older brother uses two words that I hate: just and little. Right? So I hate when somebody says, "Oh, it's just a little this," or "Oh, it's just that." Oh, it's just 16 bars. It's just a little. Nah, man, no. Or when somebody sits in my chair and they like, "Yo, it's just a little taper." Nah, man. Don't just dismiss what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say this. The reason why they get, killed or not respected in their hometown is because your hometown looks at you as like, oh, that's just Lil Mark up the street. That's just Lil, you know what I mean? They just dismiss you. Not even knowing that, or not even taking into account that I'm from the hood just like you. I'm from the gutter just like you. A lot of times, like, you talk about Wale in here. Like, I love Wale, right? When I talk to somebody from DC, they didn't even claim Wale. Like, man, we don't fool with that nigga. And I'm like, yo, he rep for DMV. He rep
That's
for
what I'm
DC
saying, like,
all the time. And they don't even fool with him. And I'm like, yo, what other rapper from DC came and put on? You know what I'm saying? I can't even do that.
Like you say, like that's just so and so, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Back to me, I always refer my shit to music and shit because, like,
I mean, we hit
you feel me? Like Axel, we don't know if you ever heard of him. He was on the Funk Flex freestyle. And when he said one of the bars he said on the Funk Flex freestyle, he was like, how you knew them niggas before? He said, man, we wanted the same thing. I knew them when them niggas was poor. Yeah, you know what I mean? We was right next to you. You know me, nigga. Like, don't act like you don't fucking know me. How
how you not gonna support me and you know me, nigga?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like you should be the first to buy my mixtape. You should be the first to get in my chair after I open up my shop. Now, with all that being said, shout out to Selma, New Jersey. I did get showed mad love when I opened up my shop there. So in a place that gets like Salem is known for a lot of in-town hate. I didn't expect the support that I got, but I'm glad I did, and I ain't complaining about it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I never really understood that either. I never really understood the mindset behind having the talent right next to you, but go and support somebody who has equal to, or maybe even lesser talent who's not even from here.
That's what I'm saying.
Like even when we think about local artists, plug real quick for my guy. Yeah. Like when you think about local artists and you listen to the freaking music, they're saying more. He has more talent than people that is on the top of the list. And when you listen to like the fact that somebody will go out and spend $13 on somebody's album who they never met, and they don't like just because they got that name. Yeah. But then if he say he got like a mixtape out for $5. They won't buy it just because
it's nigga, you see me, you know me, nigga. You see me every day. We clap each other.
His content.
You could be my neighbor. We live next to each other for 15, 20 years, and you know I do fucking music, and I'm out grinding, and you know I got a CD out. You see me on social media. You won't even mention the shit like
I complained about that too on Facebook when somebody came in and they're saying, oh, you want to spend $50 to see this artist, and then you won't spend $5 to see when I'm out performing and stuff like that. So
and it makes it even worse when you're like, when your local artists have, I don't say I can vouch for all local artists, but I know quite a few local artists from Delaware who got some content, you hear me? Yeah. They can like legitimately do this and they are not getting any backing, like at all. And it's wild to me.
But I guarantee you go somewhere else. If you go somewhere else, it's like either you're gonna get that's just small from such and such, or you're gonna that's my nigga I went to school with him. It's like as soon as you brought me the whole time. Now I'll say this, right? I've been handed mixtapes a bunch of times in my life. Yeah. I'm gonna say 95% of the time I got a mixtape, I didn't even listen to. But I am a hustler, so I respect hustle. I respect the fact that you believe in something that you put all your time and money for. I paid for studio time for my boys before, and I don't even rap, but I paid for them because I believed in them, right?
That's what I was saying.
And it's like, what's $30 for an hour of studio time when I could potentially see you doing something else? I'll invest $30 in studio time for you now. $30, I don't know what the price is now. About 10 years ago, it was $30, $33.
It all depends where you at now.
So, but I just support them. I'm like, here's $5. And most of the time, if I get, I'll give you more than $5.
Being a rapper, my nigga, like, it costs money. Like,
it costs money,
to get your video shot, nigga. That's $400 or $500.
You gotta get beats made.
Studio time, 50. It can be from $25 to $50 an hour. Niggas gotta pay for beats now. Like all that shit costs money. Yeah, I mean, then niggas that's like, underground, they selling shit for $5. Nigga, like, I spent way more money for $5. I spent way more money on this. My nigga, studio time, fucking $25 to $50 an hour. You gotta think. Mastering, mixing, that shit, that's other hours, my nigga.
Let me tell you this. So I recorded this spoken word video, right? And I just knew I wanted to do this, right?
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to record it. I recorded this spoken word video in a studio. And in my head, I'm like, the piece is like about 5 minutes long. So in my head, what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm about to book an hour. It was gonna take me 5 minutes. Boy, I ended up in there for 4 hours. Like, cause you gotta think about, like, you don't wanna sound like you're reading off of a paper. So you gotta go back and finesse certain stuff to say it a particular way so that way it hit better. Then you wanna go back and make sure, like, that your breathing is on point. Then you wanna go back and make sure that, like, when you put this piece together with this piece that you just redid, that it matches and that it flow correctly. It's so much time to go into it, I didn't even think about it. It literally ended up taking like 3.5, 4 hours.
The whole time,
just do a 5-minute piece. And you gotta pay. I paid like $250.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's not even
that's not my nigga. That's not even 30% what I'm asking for to take my CD, my nigga. That's nothing.
I'm like $5. Like as an artist, you're putting, and like I draw, right? I draw and I paint. yo, I'm putting in hours of painting time into this, right?
Yeah.
And all I want you to do is hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm putting this like, that's why I starving artists thing. A lot of parents don't want their kids to go through that.
Yeah.
Not that they don't believe their kids is talented enough, but they don't want their kids to go through spending all their money and time into something and then sell it for $5 to somebody like me, like, man, you know what I mean?
But that's what I was
saying. Legit content on
that's
that.
what I was saying, like back, like when it come to artists and shit, I was like, instead of people like being so negative, like shitting on niggas, like, yo, your shit was ass and shit. I was like, yo, just don't say nothing at all. Because how would you feel if you put all this time and money into something and then you put it out there and people don't receive it how you wanted them to receive it? That shit gonna make you feel like shit. Like, I was like, yo, like your mom used to say back then, if you don't got nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. Like, you know what I mean?
Or
Like,
you could have a team that you could talk to before you put it out.
But niggas don't be having yes men. You feel me? Like,
See,
I said my fault. I said it back. I said niggas don't be having yes men.
Yeah.
Niggas be having yes men. Like if your man, like I've been in the studio with my niggas, they be like, oh nah, okay, you can come harder.
I'm about to say you got something.
Yeah, I mean, like nigga, you better than that, bro. Like we know you, nigga. Like nah, do that shit.
I made my boy rewrite his whole verse.
Yeah.
And like, listen, I try to tell him, I have no rapping skill at all.
Yeah.
But I am a consumer.
I'm
I'm a customer.
Yeah.
I know what I want to hear.
Exactly.
And I know what you're capable of. And you're better than that last verse.
Exactly.
Rewrite that. It's gonna cost you another hour to rewrite that in the studio. Do it. Here's $30. Boom. There you go. Come on, let's go.
Like even when it comes to like when it comes to like poetry and whatnot, right? Like I could like not run stuff past people, and I typically do run stuff past people, and they'll let me know if I need to change something. But if I say, for example, I've had a couple times where I've written stuff in my performance somewhere, and one of my homeboys was there, which they typically are. They were like, you know what, yeah, you could have did that flip a little bit better, or you could have schemed that a little bit better. I'll go back and I'll rewrite it, and then I'll go perform it somewhere else, and people are like, oh, you got a new piece? It's the same one. Just had to change a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I mean, it take that. You don't always gotta stick to the code. And I've even heard like mainstream artists, like I know the songs, but then when they get on stage, they change something. Yeah. Because they went back and realized.
But them niggas be talking about changing their verses a lot, like, cause niggas might do a verse, you feel me?
Oh,
then they send it to somebody, then they send it back. They're like,
after a while,
I don't know, I gotta rewrite my shit. Like,
oh. When you think like sometimes you can come up with better metaphors when you really exhaust all your options. Like sometimes you be too impulsive with it, but.
Listen, hold on.
It's all about rushing. Like, you gotta take time
real quick. Artists even do that with old albums. I bought not Stillmatic, God's Son. I bought God's Son. I think it was God's Son. The one that had Braveheart Party on there. That was Stillmatic.
I think that's Stillmatic.
Okay. I bought one. So whichever one had that. I bought that on there. Yo, I thought that was the weakest part of the album years ago. Weakest song on the album. It's no longer on there. So somebody has to realize, yo, that is messing up the entire album. Because the album's dope, but I could have done without that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's no longer on there.
But moving along. Moving along. I want to give a shout out to Cardi B. She dropped another banger. And I mean, Cardi. The money wasn't fire.
Like I said, like I told you in the text, I said I didn't like it at first. But it did take me a few listens to really like catch the fact that the beat was fire. Like, and the fact that I had to listen to it for Cardi. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do that with artists. I had to listen to it for her. And like when I listened to it for her, I heard where she was going with it. I understood what she was saying, and I really, you know, it made sense. So.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi dropping another.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That's undeniable. That and this is his name Partisan.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Party.
It's 2 hits, man. She got 2. And right now, this is her time. This is her weight, and we gotta ride that right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and I
would say this, yo, Cardi gonna be here, bro.
She said she been the highest paid female artist for the last 2 years.
Yo, she's undeniable, man.
Like,
she really is.
She here to stick around.
Bodak Yellow came out, right, and it did what it did, because Bodak Yellow came out and killed, right? So it came out and it did what it did. So many people was like, you know, she can't outdo that.
That's because a lot of niggas can't though. They can't bounce that.
Right. Especially that's like the first major. That was her first major.
That's hard.
Like everybody's like, she's not gonna be able to outdo that. She only gonna be around for 2 years. She only gonna do this. She only gonna do that. She came out with the album. almost the whole album is platinum.
Yeah.
Except
Then she got like
one song.
Money Bags. Didn't make numbers, but then like almost the whole album is platinum. The ones that weren't platinum, they're gold. Then you got
I think her feature on G-Eazy shit put her over too.
Fire, right?
Fire. That verse is fire.
Yeah.
Then you talk about then she got the Latin song with Osuna.
Yeah.
She got the Latin song with Taki Taki.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff like
Crossing Ocean.
Like, the girl like you put number one on Billboard too.
Yeah.
Cause hitting.
Killing right now, yo.
I'm not trying to be a hater. That verse was ass.
It was terrible.
It was terrible in the song. But the fact that she's on the song, period, that's a win, man.
Shout out to Cardi.
That's a win.
Shout out to Cardi.
I want to give another shout out, man, to my nigga Tiger.
The comeback is
It's crazy.
He went from to another banger. This nigga Tiger, I need yo Tiger. Who the fuck is your producer, my nigga? Who the fuck is this nigga producer, man? That new shit he got with Nicki, the dipshit remix.
Yeah.
I said dipshit. The song's called Dip. The song's called Dippin'. The song's called Dippin' shit. The song's called Dip. It's a remix with Nicki, but the beat is fire, bro. Got the violins going crazy.
Is it a remix or is it just a feature?
It's a remix. It's a remix song. It said Dip remix featuring Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was like, when Nicki said Young Money, I was like, I forgot Tiger used to be on Young Money.
Yeah, but he proudly is not on Young Money.
Yeah, I heard he had to pay them. Well, he had to pay them niggas to be out there.
Contract,
Yeah.
I didn't even hear the whole song through. Did I hear the whole song through?
Yo, yeah. Dom was in here playing it. Yeah.
Well, since we on Cardi and Nicki,
Yeah, it's a great segue. That's why you're the host.
shout out to my notes, man. Keep this thing rolling. What's beef?
I'm exhausted.
Beef is when you catch a chick at Fashion Week. That was on the top, yeah. But
When she sing the song, when she say, why don't you sit with the beef to get some chicken instead?
yeah. Yo, this Cardi and Nicki beef, man. This shit just getting realer and realer, man.
Viral cat.
You know what, man?
It's a viral cat fight. The niggas say this ain't Tito, boy. This is lit.
Yeah. This is Long Island iced tea.
Word.
You know what though? Right now, with all the all the stuff coming out, I had this deal, I had that deal. Oh man. With all the fact checkers coming out, it's looking more like
Cardi on the
Cardi on the up and up.
Yeah.
She telling the truth.
And then
Nicki telling lies, you know what I
The
mean?
documents are being released.
Yeah,
And Cardi
all
favor.
that.
None of what Nicki has said has had a receipt attached to it or a video, because she's talking about videos.
I got 100K with the video. Like, what's the video?
Yeah.
But then Cardi was like, if you look at all the releases of the video and the angles that people have, it was like 3 or 4 angles. None of that showing that. And then it was like a reporter that was there. She got received not so long ago. They released that video too. A reporter that was there, like a media reporter that was at the actual event. She had came out not so long ago and said that they never even had actual physical contact. They were trying to, but the security was tight. They never even got to physical contact.
That's because Cardi went off like immediately, like she seen it. She ain't like waiting out.
She
But
playing it
I
up.
think like Nicki seemed like she's bitter. She's mad that another
She's like a hater, yo.
I'm gonna tell you because we just talked about this earlier. She went through 10 years with no competition.
That's what I'm saying. She had. I respect her grind, but she had like an open door. Like when she came out, there was no other female rappers.
And then all the ones that was trying to come, she was doing little stuff behind the scenes to like get them, And then
Yo, you seen this shit the chick with Ryan Lynn posted? Talking about saying Nicki Peoples beat up her mom to send a message. She posted a picture of her mom with like a messed up eye and shit. Where is wrong?
Wow.
Yeah, shit on the shade room. I don't know if it's real. You know what I mean? Don't quote me, boy. I ain't said shit.
Child easy.
R.P. Easy. Yeah, I mean for real. Yeah, she had posted a picture of her mom. She was like, yeah, remember when I think she said something like she ain't pay homage to Nicki or something, and then like her peoples came and like beat up her mom and shit, like send a message. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's
I gotta look. I don't know, like the like I said, don't quote me on Ish, but it's definitely online, and it's definitely. She was talking about Nicki saying Nicki people's fucked the mom up.
I will say
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
crazy, man.
I think when they, I think like the whole like beef situation when it comes to Nicki and Cardi, like one thing I will say, right? Okay, so Nicki has a extremely strong fan base. Like they almost think she's Jesus for a minute. I'm
She got
convinced.
to
You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous how strong her fan base is and how much they truthfully believe with this lady.
Yeah.
She can't do no wrong.
The barbs and the
Then she has
beehive.
to, like she can say anything and they won't even fact check it. They just gonna believe it.
Yeah.
So that part to me is crazy. But the thing that I do rock with when it comes to Cardi, though she's not the most articulate, though she
We know who she is.
you know what I'm saying? But what she says is like it's supported.
Yeah.
And it's like she knows. I mean, she knows what she's talking about. She doesn't know. She might not know how to always say it.
Yeah.
But she knows what she's talking. Like she knows how to talk facts.
Yeah.
She knows how to talk facts. And I don't think there's been a situation that she's been a part of where she hasn't spoken facts. Where she's also given the support. You know, the supporting documents to it. And I think that's what's giving her the up and up in this situation. And like I was talking to relay before the recording started, I think that Nicki strategically constant, because right now it's facts that Cardi is like the hottest female rapper out right now.
Clear.
Like that's just what it is. And I think that Nicki strategically, because when's the last time that she said something about Cardi was with the whole event, the fashion week. Haven't mentioned her on her radio show since then. Come out now, she got this single with Tyga the same day is when you
That's all
decide.
strategic plan.
It's like you gotta strategically bring controversy because now more people are gonna tune into your radio station. Now more people are gonna tune into your Instagram page, get your views up on your music video that you have with somebody. Like it's strategic. You know what I'm saying? It's strategic how she does what she does. And then even at the end of the night, what was the last tweet she put out? Oh, let's be all about positivity now. Because now your views is up on your video and people checking for you now. It's like she's very strategic with
She
it.
knows
And she's manipulative. Like, it's crazy.
Supposedly she didn't get to the top of on Queen Radio. She says how Leora Cohen is like paying somebody to freeze her views or something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Well.
Even when she talked about with Cardi with the payola thing, Cardi put the information out about that too. She was like, I can't remember how she even said it. She said something about the whole payola situation and how that's not truthful at all either. I just think it's like it's wild to me like that because you're so insecure in your ability in yourself, which you should be secure because you've been a dope artist for a long time. But because you're so insecure in your ability and what you got going on and your numbers, you can come over here and try to like that's my situation.
She's been doing that since like the Travis Scott.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She's not. She's like a spoiled kid though. Like she's like an only child.
Yeah.
Pretty much, she's been the only child of female hip hop for 10 years.
For a long
You know,
time.
and
The reference.
she's like, come on, man. Listen, with all respect due to Rashida and these other female artists, dog. When you watch the Grammys and you see
The nominations.
the nomination,
Exactly.
you know Nicki Minaj is gonna win. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
And that's the thing that shook her in these past couple of years. It's not always a
she's
guarantee
actually
no
in
more.
competition.
It's not a guarantee
You know what I
no
mean? It's
more.
not a guarantee no more, and she's just gonna run up in there and win. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna get every female artist featured anymore now.
Nope.
Now you got competition. So now she's acting like an only child, and she's spoiled.
That's what it is.
She's a brat.
That's real.
Yeah, man. Well, since we're talking about beef,
Sheesh.
baby, what I do without you?
These old men.
Yo, these niggas gonna be beefing forever. Shout out to Cardi B.
Like episode 3.
Yeah, they was beefing back then in episode 3.
You know what?
Yo,
Now that I think about it, I feel like 50 strategically getting beat too.
yo, 50 is the petty. Yo, they really hate each other, bro. They really hate each other.
At this point, we're going on what? We're going on 15 years.
It's longer than that.
Three.
Fight me
Since 2000.
Well, listen.
They already fought though. They fought a few times, right?
Like we didn't. I don't know.
I think they fight. I think they fought once at the airport.
Without the security, though. I don't want nobody to pull me off. Like, no.
Yeah, but like, all right. So from what we've known about it, 2002, 2003. Come on, man. Like this has been a 15, 16-year event. You know, this beef going on. At this point, it's personal. Like, it's when I see you, I don't care if you at Popeyes, I don't care if you at the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, I got to see you.
They get to the airport though, but you can't find an airport else, you locked forever. So.
Yeah. Them niggas been beefing forever, man. Like, they really gonna be like 60, 70 years old. It'd be funny if they the same fucking nursing home. I feel like they gonna be fucking paying shit each other coffee.
At this point, like, y'all, I mean, not
pulling a chair from under the nigga.
Not saying that their past music, you know what I'm saying, didn't do what it did, but at this point, y'all are not musically relevant. Like, y'all have nothing out right now that's like, none of us want to hear what you have out.
So let's put it out there who we're talking about. Because
50 Cent and Ja Rule.
As if you didn't.
If you ain't catch that shit, you should be watching this motherfucking podcast.
Right.
Yeah, man. But
yo, listen, that is the pettiest. That is the pettiest thing I might have ever seen.
I'm a refund.
What, the nigga that say he bought 200 front row seats?
200 front row seats.
So nobody be there.
Yeah.
But why would the tickets ever $15 on Groupon? I feel like at that point you should not even have a concert.
Listen, man.
You better book out
Ja Rule.
$15 a ticket, bro.
Ja Rule 15 years ago, right, was pretty much top dog of hip hop.
Ja was that nigga, man. We not gonna deny Ja legacy.
We're
not gonna disrespect Ja legacy.
I bought an album. I bought Vinny Vinny Vinci. I bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a pretty good album too.
Sure.
I think I bought Rule
316.
Yeah, I think I bought
Ja
that.
told y'all niggas he had 100 guns and 100 clips, man. You ain't like that song?
Listen, man, listen. When he put out that song, I'm not saying that he was washed up. I'm just saying that he was in the shower.
Yeah.
It's all good.
The song was on the
My nigga Kiss had the hottest verse though. That's why it's all good.
But you know, that was his destined comeback.
That song was fire.
That was his
That
hate.
song was fire.
He was backed up in the corner. He was getting beat up, and he needed, you know.
Oh, Fat Joe.
Like remember I picked the post up. I said I'm from New York. What was it, Joe? With Cam, Jay-Z, and
Joel.
New York City.
Joel's.
Welcome to New York City versus I'm from New York. 100 guns, 100 clips versus New York City. And a lot of people were saying, that was a good song. It was a solid. It was like half and half, but a lot of I didn't know. I thought people was gonna like. I thought Jay-Z and Cam shit was gonna knock that shit out of the water.
Yeah. No,
but it was kind of half and
that wasn't the
half.
best album on that record though. On that album.
You mean the best record on that album?
Yes, that. You know.
It's all good. Players
I'm not
fuck
an
up.
artist. You know.
You know they didn't said it. They players fuck up.
Look, that wasn't even the hottest record on the album.
Yeah.
That was the hottest thing. That was one of the hottest songs that came out that year. Period. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to compete with that. But nah, that was a dope song. It just seemed like at that point in time, that was the last thing. That was the last haymaker that Ja Rule had.
Yeah.
50 was a machine at that point. You know what I mean? So
Nigga was fucking with 50.
it was kind of hard to fight that.
Yo, 50. Man, move the dog, man. I don't even
I mean, you like, dog, you got power, you got vitamin water. Like, what else do you need?
They got liquor.
Vodka and all
Yeah,
that.
Captain Vodka.
And he getting residuals.
He ain't with effing no more.
He ain't whatever no more.
He's still getting residuals.
Yeah, he still getting money off of it,
He's getting residuals off of
but
it.
you know what you do? You buy shit and you sell it. I mean, that's it.
Yo, you got millions, man. Like,
Yeah,
you
man.
just do the loan.
Nah, they really don't like each other. But they street niggas that don't like it. Street niggas is petty, bro.
Like the whole freaking the whole Jim Jones and 50 situation, that was extremely petty.
Yeah.
Dog, I
You
forgot
just
all
said it.
about that.
It's
I
in
forgot that even happened.
They were sending Instagram videos across like, why can't you just
They just did it just
Niggas is old as hell too. That
Too
shit's so
old.
funny.
They in their 40s now.
Yeah.
too old, bro.
But moving along, let's get into battle rap. You gonna wrap this thing up soon. Battle rap. J Mills versus K Shine is going down this weekend, right?
Yeah,
Saturday.
I'll be there.
Okay. Yeah. You gonna be in the building.
I got to rock out.
Get going.
Yeah.
We need to connect. I don't like it. We need to be there.
still on sale.
I want to try to be there, so I ain't mad. But
No, I was trying to be around the weed and liquor and the ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I might have
RB definitely got that tone. RB definitely got that tone.
Okay.
But J Mills versus K Shine, man. J Mills got me hyped. Like,
Hey, listen,
the way he was
I got
on K Shine.
Frio.
I got
Anything
Mills
less
2-1.
than a Frio
got Mills
is
2-1.
under. No,
Yeah.
you got Mills.
Yo, this nigga always go against the grain. I got Shine 3-0.
I got Shine 2-1 because guess what? I ain't never heard J Mills. So just off the default, he lost.
J Mills, he had battle against Goods.
Listen, man.
Man, that shit was a 9-5 though.
16, 17 years ago, man. Listen, J Mills.
15 to be exact.
Alright, so for the
I
audience out
always
there.
hated when old niggas come back. I always hated it. I always
So,
hated it.
listen, for the audience out there, Charles is easily the youngest in the group here.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you, 25?
26.
26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 29. Oh, snap.
34. I'm the oldest.
Gotcha.
What was you saying?
Listen.
You was about to say it. It's like,
So listen. J Mills comes from the last legit battle rap that we've seen J Mills do is against E Nash.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Making it a band. Come on,
Word
man.
nah, he battled
He battled Sir Castro. Oh, the thing about that Sir Castro battle is
Well, he was on
he
me.
stepped in for Vado because Smack ended it. That first round of Sir Castro was against Vado. Sir Castro smoked Vado, and that's when J Mills came into it. Hey, yo, Big, my trouble with what? One sec.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, snap.
Now he battle moved though. He battle moved. Back in the day. This is like 2000. Shit, I don't know.
3, 2004.
Yeah. Listen, man. What month was you at in 2000? Exactly. Listen, man. So he's from the era where you battled rhyme, like you battled notebook for notebook.
That's what I mean. Remember I was talking about that, like you had to have
personal down, performance down.
Right.
Listen,
That's what I was saying.
in this era, J Mills is no competition for K Shine. And K Shine is coming on his best his best year in a minute.
They say it's debatable, but he didn't lose a round all year.
K Shine?
Yeah.
No.
Round.
I don't know who. He battled ass. This one he battled
Eddie
before.
Myers?
Danny Myers? No, to me, I got that Danny 2-1.
Yeah.
I thought at first I had K Shine 2-1 and then. Go ahead. I don't like Danny either, man. What do the perspectives do?
I got K Shine for you. I mean, hopefully, I want to see a good battle though. I want to see Mills come in, but I don't think.
I want to see him get washed.
So he can't never. So he can't talk all that shit.
I don't want him to ever battle rap again. I want him to be done.
You ain't seen this nigga in 15 years. You said
We got paid.
dog. You ain't seen J Mills battle in middle school with a 5XT on jeans. The last time he battled, man.
How did you come up with that though? You ain't seen this nigga battle in 15 years, and you got him 2-1. We know Sean.
He beat Murder Move when he battled outside.
He beat Murder Move in 5, nigga.
He beat Goods. He beat Sir Castro. He only said he lost to his head ice. He said he beat T-Rex. He said he beat Lux. So
We ain't got the
He
files.
said that. We don't have the file.
but he admitted he lost to head ice, and none of these guys are.
Hey man, if we ain't got the footage, it don't exist. It's
We know
2018.
K Shine, man.
It's 2018. We live in
You think J Mills could be Bird?
They must be Verb. And Verb stumbled there.
Bird don't stumble.
Verb doesn't stumble.
Bird.
You're right.
That was a
You're right. You're right. That was a reach. I'm sorry. Take that back. I'm taking reach back. Get over there. I'm sorry.
Let's do our. We're gonna close out our Summer Madness 8 predictions.
Side note, that shit, what was it? The shit really
Twerk.
that shit was working on amazing.
Yeah.
That was a solid battle. I thought it was tit for tat. Like I was
I didn't
like,
like round 2, but overall it was good.
I thought it was
Well, him and Chess dropped today.
Yeah.
Watch that shit. I'm gonna watch.
The battle, that was on band, right?
That was on band, yeah.
Thank God it was on band because they should be banned. Go ahead.
That's
no, they might make it this, but Twerk didn't choke this battle. They should. He made it to the battle.
Alright, the Summer Madness 8 predictions. I'm gonna start with New Jersey Twerk versus Arsenal.
Twerk.
I got twerk on that. I hate Arsenal.
I got Arsenal.
I'm from Jersey, but I do not like Jersey battlers. So I'm gonna go with twerk.
I'm gonna tell you why I got twerk. I got twerk because Briz gave me hope that Arsenal could get trashed the way that he got trashed. I got twerk, nigga.
Yeah, I got twerk winning. I think twerk.
I got twerk 2-1.
I think possibly 3-0. That's what I say, possibly 3-0, only because Arsenal's last showings, he hasn't been showing up, bro.
Trash, and then I think
Arsenal isn't
He
good.
battled Hollow and didn't show up
He's
at
got
all.
one thing. Arsenal has one thing.
Insults.
Complete disrespect. If you get past his disrespect, if you can match his disrespect, which Briz did,
exactly,
it's over.
And what I was about to say is
over.
like he like his angle on battle rapping worked at a particular time in battle rap. It ain't working today. Like that ain't nobody gets hype off of being disrespectful.
But y'all
Shout out
forget
to Jay
it.
Mills.
This is not in America. This is overseas where Arsenal battled Shotty Harrell and trashed him. It's a different crowd. They're not going to be used to twerks. Gun bars. I'm telling you, I promise you.
But it
It ain't about the crowd though.
I promise you.
Relax. Guess what? I will be in England. Watching it.
But it ain't about the crowd. Like
The crowd.
It's
I
about
don't care about
the
them tea and biscuit eating dudes over there.
It's a fact, man.
I'm eating.
Watching the pedal here.
Alright, next battle, Iron Solomon versus T-Top.
I got Iron Solomon.
I got iron.
2-1.
Especially because over that last battle.
I could give two shits about this battle. I don't like the matchup.
What? Iron is fire.
Everybody at home, I said 2-1, but I had 3 fingers up. Please.
But you know what? I feel like this matchup doesn't make sense if that's what you mean.
He should have.
I don't like the
This matchup, it don't make sense. It doesn't like.
It
I don't
doesn't
feel
make
like
sense at all.
there was anything behind us that would have,
He should have had Kichi got
in
in
the battle.
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Geechee.
But I will give it to Iron.
Versus Solomon?
No, Geechee just battled T-Top, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Kichi
that's what I
Solomon.
said. Yeah, but all right, next battle, Tay-Rock versus Pat Stay.
Faster.
I don't know, man. This is Tay-Rock's weakest year so far. I just got put on the Pat Stay. I just realized Pat Stay even existed this year, so I realized that I've been messing up. I've been messing out for the last few years. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to call this.
The only past state battle that I watched was the one that just came out not so long ago. I can't even remember who his opponent was. Nah. DNA. I felt like that was a
Pat nice.
He was
He's definitely
he was like a white
Really
dude.
nice.
He was definitely nice. So I don't know. I can't call that
I'm
battle
rocking.
because I don't.
I'm rocking with my boy. I'm rocking with Tay-Rock.
Gas Rock, man.
Tay-Rock had the only reason he said Gas Rock. Only reason because Tay-Rock just came off of 2 debatable losses. He just came off 2 debatable losses with Goods and Hitman.
That's
Tay-Rock is he's on a mission this battle.
That's how I feel about
He's gonna show up. I got Rock. I got Rock 2-1.
No. I listen to you. Off of
I don't know. I don't want to call it.
That's how I feel about Hitman. I feel like Hitman is like gas.
All right.
The next battle, Hollow the Don versus John the Don.
Hollow. And I'm not even a Hollow fan.
Me neither.
I don't even care about that battle either.
Well, after that whole
What's
shit
the battle? What's the battle of the Dons?
Yeah.
No, I'm over that battle. I'm over that.
Well, after that whole domestic shit came up with John, I think Hollow will roast his ass.
Yeah.
Wait, John was beating somebody?
He beat his girl up. Her face was all fucking.
Word?
Yeah.
But
I ain't
I heard that somebody told me he was locked up.
Oh shit.
Word.
she's still in bars when you beat your girl up. You bugging.
I'm going with Hollow.
I'm going with Hollow just because of that. You beat your girl, you lost.
I'm going with Hollow too.
I'm going with Hollow because I seen Hollow battle Pat Stay and 220, possibly 30.
I don't even like Hollow like that though.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm not a Hollow fan, but Hollow.
I'm not a Hollow fan.
Hollow is great.
Hollow Pen is great.
Yeah.
And he battled a great Pat Stay that would have beat just about anybody in there.
I just don't
It
like
should have
that.
been Brad Saber versus Goods, man. That would have been fire. Like, I don't know what they said that battle would have been.
I mean, I think they won. I think URL wanted to send a statement. They wanted to make a statement to him, so they put the top dog against him. Which honestly, Goods just beat Tay-Rock, so I don't think he's top dog anymore. But anyway.
Yeah. But let's wrap this ish up, man. Bottle Talk Podcast, episode 7.
Episode 7.
We out of here, man. See y'all when we see y'all. Stay on the good foot.
God bless you. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night.